Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to another week with Fathers Who Care. And it is always our pleasure to come back on this show each week. Thank you so much, Can TV, for providing the opportunity for us to come back and to share some of the good work that we're doing on the west side of Chicago. And like always, I like to go out there in the community and find those who are doing the good work, those who are laboring for righteousness' sake, those who have been completely committed to the plight of empowering the least of them. And as always, I'm going to bring back to you some of the good people that I know on the west side of Chicago who are true and blue and faithful to the cause. Listen, it's been so much fun going on in these last few weeks. I'm going to tell you the facts. I'm not going to lie. I need a break. Do you all need a little break sometime?
Just a little bit.
Just every now and then a little bit?
Just a little bit.
I can always use a break.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that I'll probably slip in the break around the holiday season because right now it's all on, all right? But anyway, again, we thank you all so much for tuning in, those who will be watching us this evening. Our number here is 312-738-1060. Again, the number here, the live call-in number is 312-738-1060. And also, please follow us on fatherswhocare.org. And before I get started, it's something that's been on my spirit. Okay. It has a big event coming up.
Yes.
There's a big event coming up on Saturday, September the 18th, on the street on Madison and Kilpatrick. These young ladies have been out there in the community with me on a couple events we have done, and we'll talk about that in a little while. And we're going to also introduce these ladies to you. But there's going to be a powerful event, a community appreciation event. We're going to appreciate those who are laboring out in the community stakeholders, businesses, sector partners who are working hard to love on our people in the community. We're calling this event another Community Appreciation Health and Wellness Day. Vaccination, screenings, free food, free music, free dance lessons. I'm going to teach you how to step. I'm going to teach you how to step. We're going to do all kind of things. So it's opportunities, all kind of vendors are going to be out there. So let's go ahead and get started on the show. I have two women with me today. And those two women, of course, who are joining us here on Fathers Who Care is none other than Taysa and Trish. Now, I don't want to just tear up Taysa's last name, but I know her last name is Anna Whiskey. Yes. But I don't want to, tear it up. But she'll say it if she chooses to. But Taysa and Trish, who are my good friends and sisters who are out here, are representatives of the Loretta Hospital Foundation and the Loretta Hospital in general. On to my immediate right is Taysa, who is tell us who you are. You're the vice president.
I am the vice president of our foundation and our development at the Loretto Hospital.
Okay, and then we have Trish on the end, who's part of the senior marketing team.
Correct. I work in marketing. I'm the senior manager in marketing and also business development.
And I love them dearly because they are really about doing the work out here. And in spite of all that's going on in this world and how people are just going through so many changes, some things have been consistent. And what has been consistent in my mind has been these women's commitment to community empowerment, social justice, and making sure we do the work that we have to do to look out for the least of us. So with that being said, we're going to use this show for a few things. We're going to talk about our annual Westside Men's Health event that has collaborating with, of course, the summer screening series. We've been doing a lot of Westside Men health events in September, and you guys at the Loretta Hospital have always been a sponsor of us. We used to do the events indoors in that beautiful edifice and on that 6th floor in the auditorium, but you all have said that you wanted to do something special. You wanted to do something more meaningful. Not that you wanted to kick the Westside Men to the curb or anything.
No, not at all.
But what you said is you wanted the Westside Men to join you all in doing some work in the community. So let's start with that little piece, what you meant by that. And then we're going to go into some questions I have for you, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
So let's start with that. So what do you mean you want to do something more meaningful in the community?
Well, we wanted to re-engage the community beyond the four walls of the hospital. We felt it's important for us to meet the community where they are. The hospital, no one wants to be in a hospital. And so we wanted to, again, go and meet the community where they are and go and offer some advice in terms of preventive care and some education on preventive care and what you can do to stay healthy. beyond COVID. I think COVID is really put a hindrance in our need to do or hindered us in terms of doing more preventive care, more routine medical care, and so we wanted to get back to that. And we know that there's some resistance and some hesitancy about coming back into the hospital because that's where we take care for all the COVID patients. But although we're taking every safety precaution within the four walls of the hospital, we wanted to go and talk to the community and let them know that it's safe to come back to the hospital to get back to being getting their routine medical care.
Okay, you want to echo any comments on that?
Everything she said. We want to be out in the community. We need to be out in the community. We want people to know that we're still here. And we definitely want to charge people to take a proactive approach to their health instead of a reactive approach after a condition has happened or after a condition worsens.
Well, I've been watching some of the activities that you all have been doing at the Loretta Hospital specifically in the community because I'm out here, really out here. And I like to say that you all have just been on point with making sure that folks understand what's provided in the hospital and how to access those services in the hospital. So I'm going to move on back and ask the question about something that you all have embarked upon. Don't stress, take the test.
Yes.
Don't stress, take the test.
Absolutely.
Summer screening series.
Absolutely.
So tell us, what is the... I know what don't stress, take the test means.
Right, okay.
But you can take it if you like. But what's the meaning behind this motto? Don't take the test. Don't stress.
Take
the test. Summer screening series.
Okay. So the summer screening series is the Loretto Hospital's preventive care campaign. It's an opportunity again for us to re-engage the community through health education, health screenings, opportunities for you to come and meet some of our medical providers, get information on community resources. Although we provide medical care, we do have partners such as Fathers Who Care.
Thank you.
That can connect our patients and those in need to other resources they may have beyond medical care. And we felt that was important. And again, the Don't Stress, Take the Test, it was born out of the idea that, I'll give you an example with women with mammograms.
Right.
A lot of women are afraid to get mammograms for various reasons. They think it's going to hurt, or they're having some challenges and they think that they can will whatever's going on away. And it's better to know than to not know.
Absolutely.
And so we're saying that, don't stress, take the test. You are not alone. At Loretto Hospital, you are more than just a patient. You are family. So.
Well, and that's a fact. You all have been primarily. I can witness the fact that we've done many men health events there, and you are a pro men's health, men's wellness, women's health and wellness, health screening strategies, innovative medicine, clinical services, all of that. I mean, we've done so many events that we just went over the whole gamut of health and wellness. And I really appreciate that. So also we got an event coming up on the 18th.
Yes.
On Madison and Kildare. You would not forget that because we're going to have free food. Matter of fact, you know what I just found out?
What?
We're going to have book bag giveaways.
Nice.
We have 100 and some book bags that we're going to give away. And from 10 o'clock, wait a minute, forgive me.
11.
From 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock, those who show up, we're going to give you a free 3-piece Uncle Remus chicken dinner.
Oh, okay.
Along with the other food that we're going to provide, the
yes.
screening. So you're going to have so much stuff going on. There's going to be so many giveaways going on. So, but listen, and then we're going to do something. I talked to a gentleman who's now the chief of police.
Okay.
Ernest Cato, who would be in attendance. And so you all said that you all wanted to recognize Chief Cato and Gus.
Yes.
Of Uncle Remus, world famous barbecue and chicken on Madison and Kilpatrick. Why?
I think it's important that we support one another and we acknowledge our partners and I was going to say Commander Cato, but it's Chief of Police Cato.
Yeah,
Chief Cato
he done
now.
jumped on up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Uncle Remus. They have been just ongoing supporters in the community. They've done stuff beyond the partnerships with Loretto Hospital. They are staples. And it's important to recognize when you have individuals in your community who are committed to the well-being of the community and who actively participate in making sure that happens.
Okay, so Trish, tell us, what can people expect at this event?
Sure. So if I can emphasize anything,
Sure.
it's that everything is free. That's number one.
Well,
Everything's
free
free.
is free is good
Everything is free.
at this event. At this event.
Yeah. For Austin residents, all of the screenings that we're offering will be free. So let me give you those zip codes. If you live in 60651, 60644, 60624, 23, and 12, you qualify. So all the screenings are free. Loretto will be offering blood pressure screenings as well as COVID testing. Also, September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. So during the month of September, men can come to the hospital if they live in Austin and get a free prostate screening. We will have our urologist there, Dr. Alan Sadai. He'll be on site for some hours on Saturday. And if you have any questions that you want to ask him about prostate health, he'll be happy to answer those questions. University of Illinois Cancer Center will be with us. They'll be scheduling appointments for free mammograms, free pap smear, free colon cancer screenings. Again, all
Okay.
free. We just found out that the Illinois Department of Public Health will be joining us, and
Of course
be
they will.
providing free COVID vaccinations.
Of course they will. Go ahead.
So come on out. If you need a COVID vaccination, you can get it, and it's free.
And I think we're going to do something else a little special on this day. As we said, all the things that we're going to be providing is free. Now, we're not going to be carding you or anything like that. We're going to take, we're going to
Take your word for it.
We're going to
Yes,
take your word
absolutely.
that you from the community, and that you in good faith going to come and be forthcoming and with the questions that may have to be asked of you, so that we can make sure that you're healthy. But you failed to share, Trish, that we'll be providing haircuts.
I'm not done.
Well, excuse me,
We have
sister.
more free.
More
We
free
have
stuff?
more free.
Well, I'm going to get my hair cut. I'm just letting you know ahead of time.
Our partners at Chicago House is joining us. They're a social service agency. They provide support for people impacted with HIV and AIDS, and they're offering free STI and HIV testing.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
You keep on talking about all of these screenings and all of this free stuff. Please, go ahead. You just go ahead and talk. And
Last but not least.
The first 50 people that show up can receive a free haircut. Compliments of His and Her Barber School.
And not like His and Hers Bobby School, and they've joined the team along with, of course, Gus, and along with some other folks that you were talking about who are going to be involved in the Department of Public Health, University of Illinois, Fathers Who Care, Westside Community Stakeholders. We have a slew of vendors who are going to be there, at least 15, 16, and not more. I guarantee it's going to be a beautiful event. You don't want to miss it. But now we got haircuts. Please, a little bit off the sides.
A little bit off the sides.
Just give me a card on the side over here. And then we're going to have all kind of resources coming out. We're going to provide pre-food. We're going to do the Soul Train line again. Are we going to do this again?
We can do the Soul Trade line
We're gonna do it again?
Yes.
So we're gonna
I
have
don't mind
some-
beating you once more. So
Listen, I don't mind
let's-
being beat. It's all in the
It's all in
presentation.
it.
It's all in the presentation.
Yeah.
Beat me.
Okay.
All right. But anyway, we're going to go back and we're going to have some fun, which we have been fun. So this is the third final event for the summer. There has been 3.
Yes.
Now, tell us where those 3 have been and why you hit these spots.
So the first one was at Madison and Kilpatrick, which is where we'll be again this weekend. The second one was in participation with Congressman Danny Davis's back to school parade in Columbus Park. And again, it's just important. We want to be in the heart of the community where people are, and not necessarily, sometimes it's not necessarily something that they plan, but when we were out, we saw a huge participation from people that just drove by and they saw what we were doing and they got out and they wanted to learn more about what we were doing, got information on the resources. Some say, you know what, my blood pressure's been a little high, I've been a little stressed, let me get my blood pressure tested. So it's important to be visible, to be seen, and we want people to know that we're approachable. It's, you know, it's doesn't always have to be scary. We can have these honest conversations.
Well, you know, I like the fact that, you know, not that, you know, the hospital is not available. People can still go to
Absolutely.
the hospital. But I like the fact that you said, well, listen, we want to bring it to the people. We
Yes.
want to go out there and socialize with the people. And the people received us quite well on Madison and Kilpatrick. I was there.
Yes.
Yes.
And we had so much fun. And we didn't have any drama.
No.
None whatsoever on Madison and Kilpatrick, a block east of Cicero. We didn't have any drama. The folks who are on the streets over there all came in, all participated, all was in good spirit, received all of the resources and support that we provided. And I think it's a good thing to keep on bringing it to the people like you're doing. So I'm going to go back to you now again,
Okay.
Taysa, and I want to ask you, what is the main goal for conducting this event?
Well, the main priority for the hospital is we talk about inequities in care, and our real goal, a priority, is to eliminate those healthcare disparities.
Okay.
We want to make sure that the community has access to whatever medical care, medical services that they need, and it's important to do that. I think once again, COVID kind of, you know, stopped a lot of people from, you know, maintaining their routine
Right,
medical care.
right.
And we need to get back to that. We want the community to be healthy, and we know that we dealt with not only the COVID-19 pandemic, we're dealing with the drug abuse or drug pandemic, and we're also dealing with the violence pandemic. And it's important that the community understands all the resources that are available to them. Through our partners, we've had the Institute for Nonviolence
Absolutely.
Prevention out there,
Absolutely.
and so
Malcolm X. ASA.
and training. So it's your overall health
Yeah.
and well-being that we want to cater to, and that's important to us.
And so I think, you know, folks receive us a little differently when we out here on the street, because now they see that we are approachable. They see, even though we may be in the different places that we are in, and folks normally have to come to us for services, when we are actually out there with the people really appreciate that.
Yes.
You know, because many folks are not doing it. All right, they're not going out there. So Trish, let me go over to you. Trish, once again, tell us the date, time of this event and location.
Sure. If I can add
By
something
all
to
means,
what
please.
Taysa said,
Sure.
when she talked about all the pandemics, not only COVID, the violence. One thing that we like to stress upon at Loretto is mental wellness.
Yeah.
So we will also have our team can conduct a mental health assessment for you if you want it, and we can get you in touch with our outpatient mental health team. Mental wellness is very important.
Well, you know, I'm glad you said that, because what I've been working on with Dr. Jasmine from the Chicago Department of Public Health, she's the medical director of the Department of Behavioral Health. And what I've been working on with her particularly, and HSI and Bobby Wright and all these folks, we're joining together, and we have created the Westside Behavioral Health Task Force. And the purpose of that is for folks to know that it's okay to say you're not okay, and to seek out the service that you need in order to be okay. I mean, I don't know what you might be clinically diagnosed with, and that ain't my business. However, we want to bring the resources to you so you can understand that, you know, in spite of, you know, this taboo about folks don't really want to talk to doctors about their mental health, that's a lie. You should talk to doctors about your mental health. Just like you would go to the doctor if you're not feeling well physically, you should go to doctors when you're not feeling well mentally. But anyway, you were saying, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just important. Mental wellness, there's such a stigma, in our culture about behavioral health, and mental wellness is important. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It doesn't mean you're crazy. It just means that you have to take care of your mental health just like you take care of your physical body, just like you take care of your spiritual.
Well, you know,
And let me
go
touch.
ahead, please,
I'm sorry,
please,
Rand.
please.
Let me
Go
touch
ahead,
on
go
that
ahead,
because
please. That's what it's for.
we understand the importance of that too. Is that we're in the process of expanding our behavioral health program and services, and so we at the first of the year we'll have 24/7 mobile crisis care, and
So you'll be going out.
it will be going out. We'll have a team that will be available if we got calls from any of our partners, whether it's the fire department, the police department, there's someone experiencing a mental health crisis. We will have a team available to go out and help de-escalate and get that individual whatever help, and their family members whatever help that they need.
You know, I'm so glad to hear that because we've been really pushing that, and I know you know I've been knowing you ladies for some time, and I know that you all have, you know, outside of your job, you really have a passion for the people in the neighborhood, and we've been doing work on the west side of Chicago on health related things for many years, when it wasn't fashionable. But it just goes to show you that you still just have to stay the course. You still got to keep doing it. And we're going to let you know right now, those who are watching us, thank you, Jolene, and those who are watching over here. We thank you so much for being open-minded to understand that it's okay to be okay, and it's okay to say you're not okay. But what ain't okay is for you to go around here mentally drained and stressed out and chemically dependent and not knowing why you're chemically dependent and creating harm and all kind of depression and frustration in the lives of others. Get you some help while you can. Our people are giving away free services so you can be well, and we want you to be well. Well, you were going to say anything else to us, Trish, about where we're going to be and what time we're going to be there?
Sure.
And please.
Saturday, September 18th, that's coming up this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. We'll be at 4731 West Kilpatrick. That's on the corner of Madison and Kilpatrick. We're in the corner lot adjacent to Uncle Remus and Guilty
And you will
Pleasures
smell the good chicken.
Bakery. And for more information about Saturday, they can email marketing@lorettohospital.org.
So you getting just a brief preview of what we got in store for you. Now, I'm not speaking against nobody. I'm just speaking up for us.
Okay.
Because we're on it. Literally, we're on it. I know a lot of hospitals in the community. Trust me, I do. And I don't see it. All right, I don't see it. I'm not calling out no names, but I don't see that direct commitment to the people. I don't see the hospital departments, marketing departments, vice presidents, no presidents, anything really coming on them grounds on deleterious hotspots. All right, this is technically in some people's mind a hotspot, but in our mind, this is a spot where people are harvesting good spirits, and just people need to be appreciated, and we will be appreciating Deputy Chief Cato, Gus, we'll be appreciating you. We're gonna make this a love fest. All right, it's gonna be a love fest. And we're going to be looking for you to come on out and join us. So tell us, I'm going to come back to you, Taysa, please.
Okay.
We know that putting together an event of this magnitude takes a lot of planning, strategy, marketing, and all that other good stuff. So it requires a lot of collaboration. Who has worked together with you guys to make this event a successful? Because this is number 3. And the first one, I believe, was relatively successful in my opinion. I like people, all right? So I like seeing the people come smiling. I like to see the people come being received like they receive us. They received us quite well.
Yes, they did.
And we didn't have any drama on the west side of Chicago, on Madison and Kilpatrick at all. But anyway, what tell us about the collaboration to this event. You take some.
Okay, you say
Please.
CC.
Well, you know, hey, a T here and a T here. So I'm gonna say
T and T.
You
T
know
and
what?
T.
First and foremost, our partnership with you, Reverend Jones, and Fathers Who Care, for a number of years. We've collaborated on numerous things, and so it's having partners like you and Fathers Who Care that are committed and share the same passion that we have for the people, and are not afraid to go beyond what is comfortable and doing what is necessary to save lives. And so we look forward to more partnerships like that. The University of Illinois at Chicago. We've had some amazing partners over the years, and even now. We Trish mentioned them earlier. We engaged ABC, His and Her Barber School. I apologize. His and Her Barber School. I apologize.
Which has been an
for
anchor
saying.
in the community.
Yes, for a number of
For
years.
folks who wanted to get their barber license and all that good stuff.
And once again, when we went, he didn't hesitate to say, "I'm there." Off a 5-minute conversation, this is what we want to do for the community, and did not hesitate 1 second to say, "I will be there," and to join. And again, that just shows the commitment of plenty of people and businesses and other organizations on the west side of Chicago that want to see the community do well and be healthy.
And we will. Thank you, Reverend Contrell, from New Mount Pilgrim, and from our pastoral team at New Mount Pilgrim watching us, along with Jolene and others. But you were talking specifically about our collaboration. I mean, you were being rather modest because we do have a list of so many people.
Yes, we do.
Trish did mention some of them, but there would be so many of them out there to be job opportunities.
Absolutely.
Folks, if you're looking for work, please come on out, and we're going to help you out because there are opportunities for you to find good jobs and some work with you on that day. Malcolm X College would be there, and they begging people to go to school at Malcolm X College for free. They're going to give you free scholarships to go to school right now at the Learning Center in Malcolm X College on Madison and Kilpatrick. And then ASA, a feeder school that's feeding into Malcolm X College, the Institute for Nonviolence, United for Westside United. Then we got the Institute. Then we have the Amalam service, who's begging people to come on and be technicians, paramedics, and all of that good stuff. Of course, we have a prevention partnership coming out, Bobby Wright coming out, HSI coming out. I mean, there's so I would be remiss to try to call them all out. But trust me, you don't want to miss this event. I can't speak for nothing else but the fact that this is going to be the most well attended, the most robust, the most loving event on the west side of Chicago. I'm not knocking your event, but if you ain't at this event, you missing an event, because this is going to be the event, September the 18th. That's this Saturday from 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock, right there on the corner of Kilpatrick and Madison. Free supplies, please, free food, free music, free haircuts, free screenings, free vaccinations, free resources. Go ahead, say some more.
Free testing.
Free
COVID
testing. Free vaccinations. Go ahead, say some more.
Free giveaway.
Free giveaways.
Got all kinds of
PSA
stuff.
screenings. Go ahead, say some more.
Free.
And again, a little bit off the sides. And
a whole lot of love.
And a whole lot of
love.
love. And we're going to recognize all of you good people for the work that you're doing. But now also there's another initiative coming up for our beautiful queens. Now this is this is not just for men, but we're gonna acknowledge our men this day too, because it's the West Side men's opportunity to come on out and get some, maybe meet a doctor, talk to a doctor, maybe get a chance to get some PSA screenings and some other good stuff, which we always do through Loretta Hospital. Normally I get my shots and stuff when we do our events, and then I send them on back to my primary physician. But because I'm in that circle, that I like to get it done and get it moving. But anyway, there's another something coming up this month, next, what is it?
October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Again, free. We're offering free mammograms. Through our partnership with the University of Illinois Cancer Center. We're offering free mammograms for women who reside in the Austin area.
Okay. Now, see, we've been rolling in this conversation, and I'm going to go ahead and keep this thing rolling, all right? I'm going to kind of digress for another minute, and I'm going to ask this question. Why? Why are you women so committed to empowering folks on the west side of Chicago? Well, I know your job. I know where you work at. I know where you at, all right? But why are you two, Vice President, Senior Marketing and Business Development Manager, why are you two women so committed with coming out the ivory towers of the hospital to want to hang out in the community with me?
It was what I was born to do. I'd rather be significant than just successful. I live to make a positive impression on the lives of those in need, and to offer my help and support wherever I can. That's why I do it. At the end of the day, it's when you see someone in need and you're able to assist them, and then you see the smile on the face, and you hear the gratitude in their voice, that makes it worth it for me. Yes, and it's so simple and so small, and we can all do it. We can all make a difference in somebody's life, one person at a time.
Yeah, go ahead, Trish. Let's hear from you. But I know, I'm sharing with people about you all, but I kind of already know you all myself because I do a lot with you guys, and I got a history with you all.
Absolutely.
So, and I know your spirit outside of the hospital. We friends, all right, and we love God. I mean, we love our commitment to God. We love our people, and so we are not just fly by night people who doing this because it's a job. That ain't what we do. We do it because we genuinely are stewards of our time with God, and God has called us to do this work. So that's the fact of the matter. Let's not get it twisted. But Trish, go ahead. You tell us.
Sure. Well, I don't have a soliloquy. My answer is simple.
Rather simple.
And to the point. I'm a faith girl. I go where I live my life by assignment. I live my life according to His will. Where He sends me, I go.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Amen.
That's true.
That's it for me.
It's rather simple.
It's my entire life.
Yeah.
It's my work. It's my family.
Yeah.
It's my community. That's how I live my life.
Well, and I agree with you, and I'm only staying on this topic for a minute because it means a lot to me, because I am sold out to God. Right? I'm really sold out, and so I really need God all the time in my life.
Absolutely.
I need it all the time. I'm about to have a moment. Thank you, Jesus. I feel it coming on. But anyway, I really need God all the time in my life, and God has called me to this season in my life to be that light in darkness, to be that salt in the earth, and to bring what I need to bring to the people to empower the people. The word say, when you done unto the least of them, you done unto me.
Absolutely.
So I really believe that. And so I like the fact that you all, outside of our professional lives and the work that we do professionally, we really do love our relationships that we have with God, and we have sold out and we are committed to that walk. But we also know that really to be really true servants for God, you got to be true to God's people.
Absolutely.
All right? And if you're not true to God's people, you can take that on down the block
Right.
because you're
Yes.
faking.
Right.
All right, but I'm gonna come on back to another question because I'm about to feel something.
Okay.
What makes this program unique? The program and services that you're providing to this community. What makes it unique?
I think you mentioned it before. It's just being, meeting, going out and being with the people, being in the community, saying, hey, we are one and the same.
Right.
Just because our physicians may wear white coats and our nurses may wear scrubs, we are one and the same. And so it's an opportunity for the community to get to know us on a whole different level.
Right.
And to build that trust with the community, which is important to us. And so I think that's what makes us unique in relationship to our partners, to all of the services and things that we are offering to the community. Again, at absolutely no charge, because for us,
It's what?
at no charge. It's free.
At what?
At free.
Oh, okay.
At no charge. At no charge. In an ideal world, all hospital beds will be empty. And we'll all just be going to the clinic to for our routine medical care. We don't want anybody to be sick, but we want to do everything to help those that need us when they need us most. I
Okay.
think that's what makes this most unique.
Go ahead, Trish.
One element that we're bringing in October is what we call our Care Ambassador service. And what that is a type of a concierge service that we're offering women. So we will greet them at the door, we will escort them, we will be with them, we will talk with them. If they're afraid or scared to get a mammogram, we're just going to provide that level of customer service to them. We're going to wait for them, and we'll escort them out. We'll give them a free gift bag, and it's really about adding that personal touch
You know,
when you come to Loretto.
You just keep on talking about the genuineness of loving people.
Yes.
I mean, you can fake some things, but you can't fake realness, right? I mean, it's either there or it's not. You know, of the spirit, touch the spirit, right? I mean, you either got it or you don't. All right, you can't fake it. All right, trust me, you can't fake it. But every time you all talk, you keep talking about genuine love for empowering the people. I hear it every time you speak, and you keep on saying it with so much passion. I just want you guys who are watching to understand that in spite of what's going on in the world and how people are literally out to sabotage good work, I'm just going to leave it like that. People are literally out to sabotage folks whose hearts are right and doing the right thing for God. And you know, every now and then the devil would creep in on certain people and say, I got you, I want you, now let me come into your life, and you up and give it away together. So it happens. But I'm telling you that when you're doing God's work, you're going to withstand all of that. Because that too shall pass. When God is in the midst, the devil has to flee. So tell me what you guys got coming up on September the 18th. I'm going to start with you.
Okay. We have the summer screening series at Madison and Kilpatrick.
Summer series screening number
3.
Right.
It's our final one for the summer, but we plan to continue these kinds of events and efforts, every month if we can. So wherever we can partner with other organizations that have a need, would like to invite us out where we can share some information from our clinicians, our providers, or provide free screenings. We welcome the opportunity to do so. That's what it's all about for us.
Go ahead, Trisha. We're going to ride on over there to you.
Saturday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. We'll be on the corner of Madison and Kilpatrick, and everything is free.
Again, there go that
Everything's free.
word again, free. And we
Everything is free.
and we ain't talking about free negative stuff. We're talking about free positive stuff. We're talking about free health screenings, vaccination, testing, PSAs. We're talking about, I wish I could just read everything so fast, but I'm going to do it anyway. Blood pressure, COVID testing, prostate cancer awareness. Then we got folks coming out from the Loretto Hospital, from the foundation. We got the University of Illinois. We got Chicago House. We got Fathers Who Care. We got Women of Self-Love. We got the West Side Community Stakeholders. We got His and Her Barber School. We got HSI. We got Bobby Wright. We have West Side Prevention Partnership. West Side Partnership and Prevention Partnership. We got Institute for Nonviolence. We got West Side United. It's so many people that's coming out on this event. We got DJs. We got food. We got book bags. We have free meals with, if you come on out and get these screenings, you're going to get a whole lot of good stuff. If you come on out from 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock, we got a relationship with Gus at Uncle Remus and Barbecue up there on Madison Kilpatrick, who will be giving out free food for those who come to this event, participate in some of our screenings.
Yes.
And going over there, sit back and relax and enjoy the good music and good food. We got folks who are going to come out catering food with us. We're going to have all kind of food out there for you to just join. Everything is
Free.
Everything is
Free.
Now, you know you don't want to miss some good stuff that's free. But also, this is a chance for us to really love on each other.
Right. Yeah.
That's the bottom line. We're calling this the another community appreciation, health and wellness love fest. Where we just going to love on you all. I see it in your spirit. Go ahead.
You can visit our Facebook page, Loretto Hospital Chicago. The information is there, and share. Sharing is caring.
Well, you know, the time on the wall is telling us time to about wrap it up. So we just wanted you all to know how much we really care for you.
Yes.
I want to thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all over here. We got, that's John. We got Reverend Cottrell. We got Jolene. We got so many folks over on Facebook looking at us. Thank you for watching us on Facebook. Don't watch us, be with us, okay? Join us on Saturday on the 18th and be a part of the change. We believe that we are true change agents in our community.
Absolutely.
Give me some parting remarks, please.
Join us on Saturday, September 18th from 11 to 3. We again at Loretto Hospital, you are not just a patient, you are family. And so please come on out and fellowship with us on Saturday, September 18th from 11 to 3 at Madison and Kilpatrick.
And if you come out, I will allow you to join us in the Soul Train line.
It's going to be the world's largest Soul Train
Please.
line.
You don't know how we get out. Trish, give us some closing remarks, please.
Take
Soul
care of
Train.
you. Take care of you. Take care of your physical self, your mental health, your spiritual self.
Listen, we can do all things through God that strengthens us, and we know that God is not short on His promises. That if we continue to seek Him and lean on Him and trust Him, that He will give us the desires of our heart. And our heart's desire, as this group here, we are laborers for righteousness' sake. And we want you to be healthy. We want you to have the resources that you need to live a better life and to improve your quality of life. You've been watching Fathers Who Care. If you need to get in touch with us, log in to fatherswhocare.org or call us at 773-287-5821. It's been a Stone Gas. Remember Don Cornelius?
I was going to.
Stone Gas. And if you really
Absolutely.
want to feel some spirit, come on out this Saturday, September the 18th, 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock. On Madison and Kilpatrick. We love you so much. God bless you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
And
Thank
keep
you.
the faith. Love. Peace.
And
So there you go. So thank you guys so much for tuning in with us tonight. We got this little